morning. Welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've lost about 181 pounds on a ketogenic journey so far. I've been doing keto for almost 2 years. I've had to mix it up. I've done every kind of keto you can think of now, other than vegetarian or vegan or whatever. I've been stalled all summer, going up and down the same 13 pounds. Lovely. Everyone says, well, it's water weight. Don't worry about it, blah, blah, blah. But you can't help but worry about it because water weight still makes your clothes tight on you. So a little over a week ago, I went to a conference of Adapt to Life in Raleigh, North Carolina. It was with Dr. Eric Westman and a panel of professionals that know all about keto, and I decided to give his plan a shot. Page 4. I usually don't do it because vegetables usually do not work out well for me at all, but hey, I've been stuck for a while. So when I weighed in last Monday morning before starting plan 4, my water weight had gotten me up to 199.8. There we go. 199.8 of water weight. And yeah, so I weighed in this morning after 7 days. Today's day 8. I haven't eaten yet. It's 11 o'clock and I haven't even had a collagen coffee yet. I do that usually every morning. I've had a black coffee and I am having some chicken stock with a bunch of salt right now, because I've been trying to fast. I have not fasted at all in the last 7 days, really, other than when I'm sleeping, because it doesn't really talk about fasting in this little handbook, and people say you don't have to do it other than when you stop eating dinner, and then when you eat your breakfast, that's your fast. So I did the first week exactly like I said, drank my stevia soda, had stuff like bell pepper and tomato that I know would mess me up, but it says you can do any of that and be okay. It's a one size fits all plan, supposedly. I did it for a week. The first 2 days, let's see, Monday, Tuesday, I think it was Wednesday that I got to 196.8. And today, 7 days later, I'm 196 even. So if you just started keto, you would be like, wow, that's amazing. Amazing, right? That's like almost 4 pounds in a week, but it should be water weight. It shouldn't be real fat on me. I don't eat enough calories or fat to actually get fat, and I've been putting on the water weight like crazy ever since I ate some broccoli and cheese a week or 2 ago, which I've lost all track of time. I think it's probably 3 weeks ago now. But I also came off my metformin. I have been almost a week without it in my system as well. So we're gonna ignore the fact that the scale only dropped me almost 4 pounds. Almost. We're gonna ignore that part because to me that's not enough with all the water weight. However, for the first time my blood sugar is staying about 90. When I was taking the metformin, it was anywhere between 120 and 57. And the 120 was because my blood sugar was dropping way too low and my own body was shooting up my insulin itself to get it back up there. And let me tell you, all summer long, it's been above 103. I hadn't even seen the 90s. It's mostly been above 103 or higher all summer long, no matter what I ate. Hold on. So, what's different about his plan than the keto most people are doing? Well, the keto most people do, depending on which kind. There's dirty, lazy, strict, carnivore, which really isn't keto, but there's one called ketovore where you kind of mix the two together. then just, 7 cups a day plan, of vegetables, green leafy vegetables to be precise. Like, those are all different kind of forms. Then there's the kind that, as long as it fits in your macros, you can eat it, which I think it's dirty basically because you can eat the dirty stuff or you can eat the clean. So his plan is basically you don't track macros because this book does it for you. You eat exactly what's in this book and exactly the amount it says, and you should be fine. Like, you can have up to 2 times a day of bouillon cubes, which that's what I do in my chicken stock. You can have any diet sodas. They prefer stevia, but you can have whatever kind you want. Yeah, I went with stevia because I know normal diet soda will never let me lose weight, and I'm wondering if the stevia sodas are doing the same to me. So I'm going to try to lower them down or cut them out completely this week. So this week, we're following his directions, but we're taking out some of the bad. I've gotten very addicted to pork rinds this week, and I usually don't do pork rinds, so I am trying to cut them out this week. I'm very, very, very hungry on this version. Very hungry, and I'm not supposed to be hungry according to everyone, but I seem to not be able to stop snacking. Like, I'm not that hungry at breakfast and dinner. Then all of a sudden afterwards, I am like a landslide all night long and need to go to sleep because I want to snack. I am hungry and miserable all night long. And it happens after I eat my salad. And I think that's my problem, is because I usually do ketovore, which is mainly meats, cheeses, eggs, heavy whipping creams, stuff like that. You're basically staying away from all plant life. So that's how I normally do keto, because those things make me gain water weight. They make me hungry. But this version has those things that you have to eat. Like, you can eat any of the meats until you are no longer hungry, it says. When hungry, eat as much as you want of the following. And my brain won't let me do it. So maybe this week when I'm hungry, I will just go get some eggs or get some meats, because you can have that every time you're hungry. You get 2 cups a day of green leafy vegetables or radishes. Those are on your list. So, yeah. Here's the next part that I'm going to change. But I'm still sticking to his list. I'm just changing what I choose to eat off of it. So for the last week, I've chose the 1 cup a day. Okay, so you get 1 cup a day of non-starchy vegetables. So I've been making salad. So I take 1 cup and I've been layering in some bell pepper, some mushroom, tomato, and cucumbers, and just making 1 cup of it and then putting it on my cup of lettuce. But I'm taking the tomato and bell pepper away because I have issues with nightshades, and this could be my problem. And last night I had nightshades. I had tomato sauce. So I'm going to take those out of my salad, give myself more cucumbers, and give myself more mushrooms in my salad. So to see what happens, to see if that will help move my weight along more. And maybe cutting the pork rinds out. Maybe I'm getting way too many calories because I'm inhaling those things, and I never did before. I've been eating between 2 and 4 ounces of cheese a day. You're allowed up to 4. I've been doing my 2 heavy whipping creams a day religiously because I always have for my coffee. That has not changed. There's been a few days that I did do 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, which is in the list. I haven't done the olives. I don't do avocado because I'm allergic. I don't do lemon or lime or soy sauce or pickles. I did do the 2 mini bars a day of the Adapt, which are allowed. However, I am now out of them, so I won't be doing them anymore unless I make something similar myself, because they're crazy expensive, but crazy good. They are. At least the coconut cream is amazing, but outrageous in price. I've been doing the sugar-free Jello, but it does have aspartame, and I know they say there is studies that there's no study to prove that aspartame raises anyone's sugar at all. And it's true, my sugar never raises with it, but when I drink sodas with aspartame, I stall. And I don't know why. So I don't know if the Jello is doing the same thing to me or not, but I've tested my sugar over and over again, and it has not budged from the 90s. It is literally 93 to 90. That is not moving at all, which I guess that's kind of where you want it not to be spiking up and down, because I'm not eating carbs. Like literally I'm eating 11 carbs, total carbs a day. Like 11. I think yesterday was 16 total because I had the tomato stuff with my hamburger meat, but all the ingredients that was in it is on these pages. So yeah, I missed some of the flavor, but it's okay. So this is basically what you can eat. I'm going to try this part every time I get hungry. Instead of the pork rinds, I'm going to try some meat roll up with cheese. Of course, it says you can have doubled eggs when you're hungry. Limiting carbs to burn fat, but it doesn't always mean you will lose fat. Wait. Fat loss occurs when you are consuming less energy than you are burning. On an adaptive program, the restriction in hunger should lead to an automatic reduction in the amount that you eat. Okay, so that might be my problem, because I was not hungry on the keto I was doing, but I am hungry on their keto, and I am eating more food than I did before. So, maybe that's my problem. I either need to get up and burn more calories, and do more, or eat a little less than I'm eating, because I was really shocked how many calories the pork rinds can lead up to quickly. But yeah, I promised to give this 4 weeks try. This week, I wasn't expecting a crazy weight loss. I mean, I was hoping, because it's water weight and I'm down to like 11 carbs total a day. But coming off the metformin has changed a lot of things in my body right now, and I think it's trying to get used to it. I will say I've had some off-scale victories, so let's ignore the scale. Or wait, let's look at the scale. So my scale, which a lot of people who go get those Dexter scans, they have the same scale I do, and I've heard multiple people recently on YouTube and other places say their little scale that gives all those readings will almost point on with the Dexter scan that they paid a bunch of money for. Literally almost point on. Well, in the last week, my muscle has gone up. My bone structures have gotten thicker. My water weight is up, of course. It's going up even more. My body fat number has gone down. So even though the actual weight on my scale only went down almost 4 pounds, all the rest went down. And I could tell it anyways, because my pants that were tied around my bootay and my thighs have gotten extremely loose. I have 2 pairs that I can no longer wear because, yeah, they were falling off me as I was walking. That's how dramatic my legs have dropped this past week. So it's really weird. Maybe, like everyone said, when you start this, it starts reformatting your body on the inside out, and your fat starts turning the muscle, and this and that happens, and you don't actually lose weight on the scale because it's just transforming into a different shape, which we all know. I've already said a billion times if you've watched my channel that 1 pound of fat could be this big, but 1 pound of muscle is like this big. Like, it's a dramatic difference. It takes up way less space in your skin than fat does, and it's more compact and hard versus the big blubber. So my conclusion right now is I'm sticking to it like I promised. I'm not extremely excited, but at the same time, I'm not unhappy with it. I just was hoping to lose more water weight, Even though my brain tells me, girl, you just went off metformin, you're eating vegetables, you know you ate those nightshades and you know what those nightshades do to you. So, yeah, I just wanted to try exactly what it said in here that I supposedly could have. Now, this week, no more tomato, no more bell pepper, and we'll see if something changes. And no more of my pork rinds. I think I got half a bag left. Once that's gone, I'm not buying anymore because I can't stop myself. Also, I'm putting my intermittent fasting back in because it helps. Once I open the floodgate to food, I seem to be hungry all day. So that's what this chicken stock is for. That's what my black coffee was for. So it is 11:30 almost. After my chicken stock is done, I will probably go ahead and have my collagen coffee. So it'll be about 12, which is fine because when I do break a fast, I always break it the first hour with a chicken stock and salt. And the next hour, I break it with my collagen coffee. It gives me my fat I need without giving me any carbs. So when my body opens up and wants to suck in fat, it's not going to because my insulin isn't spiking. So, and then I eat about two plus hours later. So, yeah, I'm hoping I can push off eating until this afternoon. Because even though I know I'll break my fast with that collagen coffee because it's got 110 calories, it's got some MCT oil in it, or powder, and I also add in heavy whipping cream, just 1 tablespoon. But it's okay because my body still, even though it goes up, it burns those 100 and something calories off extremely fast for some reason. I've lose weight over and over again. But by the time I get that would be like 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think we're working on like a 17-hour fast. I'm also, so basically, I've been talking a long time. I know. I need to stop making such long videos. But yeah. I am keeping to this list. The list is kind of big when it comes to, at least to me, because I don't really eat most of these non-starchy vegetables. But it gives me some ideas to try. I bought a mix of frozen riced cauliflower and broccoli to try one night, which I'm a little scared of, but we're going to try it. And the reason I'm scared of it is broccoli and cauliflower seems to help me gain weight. And the funny thing is, my mother found an allergy test from when I was a kid of foods the doctor says to never feed me. And the ridiculous part is, I'm not supposed to eat cucumbers. I'm not supposed to eat bell peppers. I'm not supposed to eat tomatoes. I'm not supposed to eat cauliflower. Oh my gosh, asparagus, artichokes, rhubarb, like almost everything on the list that I'm allowed to have, almost, I'm not supposed to be eating. So that's the funny part is, it says I have an allergy to them. And sometimes allergies do not have to swell your throat, does not have to give you a rash. Sometimes allergies can stop your sinuses up. Sometimes it can make you cranky. Sometimes it can hurt the gut health in your stomach. Allergies isn't necessarily always life-threatening, but it can destroy the quality of your life. That is one thing people forget. My mother is sick 24/7, and we found one of her old allergy tests. She's only supposed to eat chicken maybe once a week because she's allergic to it. And okay, the only thing she didn't come up allergic to it was pork, beef, eggs, or was eggs on there? I don't remember. But holy crap, she's allergic to everything. And I gave her a list when to eat these things and not eat them. And yeah, I bet she would feel so much better if she like just stuck to beef and pork only for the meats because she really is allergic. Like, some of them say only eat once a month type allergic. But, I mean, her list was insane too. Now, my daughter's allergies, though, are the life-threatening ones where her throat swells shut. And mine is to avocados, bananas, honeydew melon, cantaloupe, which really sucks because I really love those things other than the bananas, and I can't ever eat those things again. I really wish I could eat the avocados though, because I make a really great low carb guacamole that I made even before keto that I used to win a competition with. But no, can't have avocado anymore. I was always slightly allergic to it, but it didn't swell my throat shut until after I had my daughter, and then it triggered something in me, and now anything that has the same protein as latex is extremely deadly for me, unfortunately. It's why I carry an EpiPen just in case. But yeah, okay, I've been talking 20 minutes. I wanted this video to be like 10 minutes long, but yeah, it's not going to be. So I'm going to insert all the foods I eat today. I will be having 2 collagen coffees. I probably will not record those anymore. So just remember, every single day, I always have 2 collagen coffees, 1 to 2 cups of my chicken stock, and sometimes 1 black coffee. Those are like staples in my diet throughout the whole time. Well, the chicken stock is a new staple. That's Thomas DeLaury's fault. I watched his video on how a woman should be breaking their fast, especially over 40. So yeah, he says about an hour or 2 before you break it, you start drinking your chicken stock with salt in it. I think there's a way to break it with cinnamon and stuff too. I have to relook at that, but right now I'm just doing this. So yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go. I will show you what I eat today, and I hope this has been helpful. So I mean, technically I ate salad and lost water weight instead of going up, so that's a win. I should be crazy excited. I just am tired of the water weight, and 187 is my actual weight, but I have so much water weight that I cannot get off. But we're going to keep on trying, and we're never going to stop until we get to our goal weight, and then we're going to maintain. And I am amazing at maintaining. I've already got that down, people. Maintaining is going to be a piece of cake. Wait until the recipes, once I finally get to my goal, y'all get to see. Because I have a crap that I made up the first year of my keto life that I could eat, and then I couldn't eat no more because they stopped me. I had to cut all nuts out, coconut, flour, everything out. Well, no, when I maintain, ooh, baby, we are going to be cooking some good stuff. Let me tell you, I'm going to have so much fun, because my video won't have to focus around my weight loss every day. I will still help everyone who still needs to lose weight, because that's my passion, to help you get there too. But I'll be learning how to maintain instead. So I will show you what I eat, and I will shut up because now it's 24 minutes long. And it did not go off, and I feel really stupid. I have a little button on here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I was just smiling to say goodbye, and it kept going. Okay, it is, can't see the time. Okay, it is almost 4 o'clock. This is my first meal of the day. Absolutely starving. 2 ounces of country ham, 2 fried eggs, and I'm on my second collagen coffee for the day. It is 7 p.m. and time for dinner. I am having half of a baby little chicken. It's really tiny. As you can see, my hand is bigger than my plate. I eat on small plates. It makes it look bigger than it really is. I'm also having a very small salad. It is 1 cup of spinach and iceberg lettuce together to equal 1 cup. I could add 2, but I didn't feel like it. 1 ounce of cheese, 2 tablespoons of ranch, which is 1 carb, and 3 of the mushrooms, the little tiny, slices of mushrooms, and I just chop them up really small, and a little bit of cucumber as well. So I'm eating under the vegetable count. I can have half a cup more of like the mushrooms and cucumbers and stuff, and I can have a whole cup more of the lettuce and stuff. If I get hungry later, I will eat some, but right now this is my dinner.